welcome to Tewksbury High School, the Tony Romano Court. We are Riley Murphy to my right and Steve Perfume with an exciting Merrimack Valley Conference game. Riley, how are you doing tonight on this Tuesday night?
Doing well. Excited for the Dracut Tewksbury matchup here.
Yeah, and to start this game, we're going to start with Dracut's lineup. We got number 12, Orlando Rodriguez, number 10, Nigel Tendo, number 11, Sean Boisia, number 15, Thomas Whitkos, and 24, Jamal Giacomo. And for the Redmen, we got AJ Cini, Kyle Cummings, Phil Lombardi, Mason Viets, who's getting his starting, and as always, Luke Monteo. And it looks like Monteo and I believe Whitkos is going to... Oh, not Whitkos. That is... Yeah, Boisia is going to take the jump here. And I was looking at the records. They are neck and neck, kind of. Drake is 3-7. Tewksbury 4-6. So this should be a good game tonight.
Yeah, definitely going to be a nail biter. We'll see how it goes.
And on Sunday, Tewksbury took a bad loss to Linfield, 70-54. They were very outplayed by Linfield, and people were saying they were outcoached. I don't think they were outcoached. They were just outscored and outplayed. The height wasn't there for Tewksbury, and the communication wasn't there either. So hopefully we can see some changes here tonight in that lineup.
Yeah, they've had some practices. They to focus on the here and the now.
And one thing I bet they want to change is the turnovers. And there was a lot, especially for AJ Cini, who had about 7 on Sunday. There's a turnover right there for Tewksbury. Big launch from Dracut, but not able to connect.
Yeah, going to be Redmond's ball as Philip Lombardi looks to inbound the ball.
And players you want to watch tonight, Riley. First is Orlando Rodriguez. He almost got a double-double on the game when they beat Chelmsford on Friday. They won 54-44. He ended up with 9 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, and two steals. So he's a player we got to watch. AJ in the low, and there is Kyle Cummings with a miss. Not able to get
no one
that.
on the board here in this game.
And I do not want to see a lot of threes here from Tewksbury. I was watching the game on Sunday, and they missed about, I want to say, 18 threes. They shot 18% behind the arc.
Yeah, we've got to step out of bounds here, so we'll turn the ball back over to the Redmen.
Yeah, Monteo's got the ball. Cini over to Viets. Monteo back down low. Bodying his way through for a layup, not able to get it with a miss. And, Luke Monteo is a great player to watch. And there's a make there from 24, Jamal Giacomo.
Yeah, we finally got our first points of the night here.
But, yeah, on Sunday, Luke Monteo had a dunk. And not just any dunk, he posterized some kid. That is a great thing to see in high school basketball, when somebody can not only dunk, but jump almost over somebody. AJ Cini tossing it up with a bad shot, not able to make it. He went 3 points, 3 rebounds. He only made 1 shot on Sunday in Linfield. Shot 16% from the field. So hopefully he can get his numbers up tonight.
Yeah, nice rejection there from Monteo, bringing the ball back to the Redmen. Nice pump
There's
fake.
Lombardi. Gets the ball stripped, though, from Rodriguez. Now Tewksbury bringing it up. There's Cini trying to pass it to Monteo. There's a turnover. Monteo with the steal. And able to get the first points for Tewksbury now.
Tying up the game. Bit of a hectic start for both teams.
Yeah, we've only seen 1 basket in the 2 minutes we've seen right now from each team. So I'm hoping we can see some more. Rodriguez bringing it up, trying to get a good pass, but a little lob. Able to get back is Nigel Tendo. And then Whitkos passing it over to Giacomo. Playing tough offense against Monteo. Able to get the steal is Cummings right now. And there goes a back-end play for Tewksbury. Monteo with the layup.
That's 4 for him.
And we're going to see a timeout here from the Dracut Middies. What a back-and-forth game right now. Only two baskets for Tewksbury, one for Dracut, 4-2, 5-11.
Yeah, some pretty fast and furious play down there.
I
Might wanna
think we got a good
about
game.
slowing down the pace a little bit.
And Monteo, he had a great game on Sunday. He ended with 25 points, 10 rebounds, and only 2 turnovers. So he ended up with a double-double. That's hard to do in any game, no matter what league you're in.
Yeah, he's the captain for a reason.
Yep.
The team relies on him.
Yeah, we always talk about free throws every time we're here. No matter what we're watching, girls or boys, and free throws are a big, big part of the game. And I'm gonna ask you, how many free throws do you think they made?
How many did they take?
19.
19. I'm going to say they made 8.
You were close. They made 14 out of 19 free throws. They only missed 5. Luke Monteo went 100% with 10 of 10 free throws. That is a great way to show that you deserve to be captain and you are a star player for this team. And one thing I like about watching Luke Monteo is he's always trying to keep his team up, trying to keep them positive and stay in the game.
Yeah, deep inbound down court.
And Phil Lombardi with the steal now.
Right back to the Redmond there.
He didn't have a great game on Sunday. He shot about, I want to say, 18%. He made only 2 out of 11 threes. Speaking of threes, there's AJ Sini with a 3.
Sunk by Sini.
That is something he needed. He hit a 3 on Sunday, only 1. So there's that one again, tying up Sundays. Maybe we can get 2 from him. 7-2, 4:43 left in the clock. Dracut's got the ball. Ritko's trying to pass it into Boisia, who recovers the ball, gets that layup off, misses.
Yeah, excellent.
Rebound by Phil Lombardi. That's now 2 for him. Going to be Redmond ball back in their court. What a physical game we are seeing right now. Only a 5-point game. Nobody's in this huge lead yet.
Yeah, nice formation here. Nice box formation on this inbounds.
I guess a little wetness on the court right now, trying to find out what's going on. See Steve Boudreau trying to reconstruct his team in the inbound play. I think we got some order back on this. Yep, we're going to go back into the play with an inbound. Lombardi passes it into Sini, trying to find someone over to Cummings. No dribbles yet, kind of like it. Nice ball movement from the Redmen. Lombardi at the top of the key, down low to Monteo.
Nice flight over and an off-ball pass there.
Yep. Foul's going to be on the floor. It is going to be on Sean Boisia. We got our first foul here. Now Lombardi's going to hand him the ball, passing it into Sini. Now, Sini may not make a lot of plays, but a lot of baskets, but he does know how to make plays. And just like that, gives Monteo a 6-point, and we got an assist right now for AJ Sini. So I'm liking this. I like what I'm seeing from AJ Sini here tonight. Not playing a fast game, trying to slow down the pace, make sure they get those buckets in.
Yeah, the Redmen starting to run away with the lead a little bit here.
Rodriguez for 3, misses. Rebound by Sini. He is everywhere here tonight.
Dracut really needed that one, Steven.
Lombardi up at the top of the key. Passing it to Sini, who fumbles it. Recovered by Lombardi. Now Steve Boudreau trying to get a play run for the Redmen.
Yeah, getting some marching orders from the coach on the sideline there.
Monteo guarded heavily by Boisia.
Nice behind the back.
Sini with a little jumper. There's another one.
Nice move followed by a nice
5
shot.
points here for him tonight. This is not the AJ Sini we see when we watch this team play.
Yeah,
He seems more focused, more determined. He is in it for the win here tonight.
Yeah, the Redmen certainly firing on all cylinders so far.
And
There's
there's,
a defensive foul, it looks like.
I would say, a legal screen from Boisia. And Dracut is going to sub in. James Catalado, I believe that is Britton Scott, and Benjamin Boateng have come into the game for the Middies. 3:10 on the clock, 11-2, Redmond's favor. Monteo really heavily guarded, and there's a steal for Giacomo. That's going to be turnover on
right back.
But Cummings with the steal, like you just said, and able to get that in, heavily contested. He puts him on the board. 2 steals for Cummings right now, too. I'm loving what I'm seeing from Tewksbury here. This is great.
13-0 run.
They are on top of their game here tonight. Oh, good pass, though, from Giacomo. over to Boateng.
Yeah, Boateng able to break the ice a little bit there for his team. He got a basket to drop.
Got them 4 points. Cini double team, passing it over to Lombardi. Good man-to-man from Dracut right now. Good screen, though, from Cini to Cummings. Down low to Monteo. Monteo trying to body his way
triple
through.
teams here is Monteo. Kicks it out.
AJ Cini takes a little dribble in to Cummings, who shoots a three. Able to get that three
Wide
in.
open. He had all the time in the world. Top of the arc. Nothing but net.
I hope you brought your poncho because we are raining threes here tonight in the Romano Stadium. Fabry got the ball up at the arc over to Lopez. Oh, I'm sorry. That is Whitco's. And a miss over from Catalado. But recovered from Lombardi. There's another rebound for him.
Yeah, we're seeing pretty intense defense out of Dracut here. I like it.
Phil Lombardi's got 3 rebounds here tonight. He ended up getting around, I want to say, 7 rebounds on Sunday. So that's not too shocking. He also had a couple blocks there too. So don't let his size fool you. He can get up there. Oh, I apologize. He got 10 rebounds on Sunday. So did Cummings. There's a lot of rebounds there from this Tewksbury team on Sunday. So I'm loving that they're kind of transitioning into they're playing into tonight. They want this to win. This is a conference game. This means a lot to them. But almost a huge rejection from Monteo. However, Opakara has got the rebound. And now Giacomo at the top of the key, heavily guarded. There's a layup, but blocked from Monteo. That's his second block. He's got 6 points, 2 blocks right now. No rebounds here, though, from him. It's a little shock from him, but I'm guessing that's going to change. 1:05 left, 16-4. Monteo driving in, gets blocked, but gets his own rebound.
Needs to dish it out.
Passes out to Cini. Cummings on the side, back to Cini.
And they're aware of the outside threat now, not giving any space around the arc.
5 seconds. Monteo inside the beats. It's going to be a foul on the floor.
Yeah, clear push there from Jacam.
And now we're going to see a sub in for Tewksbury. Vies is going to come out, and checking in is Owen Caggiano. He didn't have a bad game on Sunday. He made at least 1 free throw. He had a few rebounds, so he's a good player to put in there if you need it.
Oh,
Lombardi from 3 from the corner puts him on the board.
Another big 3 from Tewksbury.
And like I said, he was not great for the threes on Sunday. Only hit 2 out of 11. So there's 1 3. He's only taken 1. So right now he's 100%. Hopefully we can stay that way. 25 seconds on the clock. Tewksbury is playing heavy defense against Scott.
Oh, nice.
And there's
three.
Giacomo for 3, makes it.
Yeah, great form on the shot there. Not too heavily contested, and he got it to drop.
10 seconds on the clock. Cini's got the ball up top. Got to make something happen. Try to get that last shot going. Monteo
there
up to Cini for 3. Misses. Lombardi with the rebound. Tosses up. Unfortunately, is able to make it, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. 19-7. The Redmen with a huge lead and a huge advantage going into the second quarter right now.
Yeah, Dracut having a little bit of trouble getting out of the blocks here in the first quarter. We'll see what they can manage in the second.
And honestly, what a game from, he may not have a lot of points, but Phil Lombardi. He's got 4 rebounds. He's only missed 1 shot, so he's 1 for 2 at the field. Got that 3 to put the Redmen up more. We got 6 points from Monteo, and Cini's got 5. Almost match. He's got more points tonight than he got the other night. So he's stepping up his game, and I feel like every time we see him, the only thing he always struggles with is turnovers. He cannot get away from those.
Yeah, my favorite thing I've been seeing from the Tewksbury team here tonight is working very well as a unit. A lot of communication, a lot of off-ball movement. They're doing quite well.
Yeah, and I think Steve Boudreau is making sure that his team is on top of everything here tonight. Like I said, they were outplayed on Sunday, and they don't want that to repeat here tonight.
Yeah, team's always looking to come back hard after a big loss.
So coming on the court right now for Dracut, we got number 2, James Cataldo, 22, Enoch Opikara, number 4, Jeremy Fabry, number 24, Jamal Giacomo, And if I can see that correctly, I think that's 23, Benjamin Bowden. Yep. And then we got Cini, Lombardi, Monteo inside.
He is on fire tonight.
Cummings, and we got Owen Caggiano. And there's an assist from Lombardi. Lombardi is everywhere tonight, and so is Cini. Dracut trying to get something going. There's going to be a block. And I'm trying to see the fouls. I think it's on Caggiano. I think the refs are trying to figure that out right now, trying to find out who that foul is really on. It's going to be on AJ Cini. His first foul right now. That's only Tewksbury's first foul here tonight, so nothing to worry about there for Steve Boudreau. And Caggiano playing some good defense right now against Dracut. Over there, Giacomo with a little jump shot. Unable to get it. Cini with the rebound now. Pushing it up. Gives it to Cummings, who tries to hand it to Monteo, but nothing is there. It's going to stay down there for Tewksbury. And not a bad pass from Cummings, but he should have pulled that back, slowed the game down a little bit. They are up by 14, so you don't need to rush anything here.
Yeah, James Cataldo playing some good defense there. Unable to recover the ball, but knocked it out of bounds so he could get his defense back, and they could set up something to stop the offense.
Caggiano down to Cummings, who hands it to Cini. Little crossover there.
Nice
drives
drive.
in, gets slammed down.
Yeah, looks like he's going to be
from
going the line
Fabry.
too.
And good sportsmanship from Fabry. He knew he caused a foul, and instead of just walking away helping out Cini, you like to see that in any sport.
Certainly do.
We're going to see our first free throws here in this game. AJ Cini unable to get the first shot.
Yeah, he needs to recalibrate just a little bit.
Say, take your time, take a deep breath before you take that shot. And there it is, makes the second one. 1 for 2. And we're going to see a substitution here for the Redmond. Phil Lombardi is going to come out. Checking in for him is Dan Sullivan. And I didn't see a lot from Dan on the last game against Linfield. Maybe we'll see some more from him tonight, but I feel like Steve Boudreau is going to rely heavily on his starters. And a good dish down low. Boateng getting the and one in on Monteo, who causes the foul.
Yeah, looking to close the gap here and make this three-point play.
And the student section of Tewksbury, they're all on their feet for this game right now. Not a lot of them, but there's a good portion of them here tonight. The old school bricks call. Love it.
Three-point play, no good, but Dracut retains possession.
Giacomo got the rebound. Outside for a three is Fabry, who misses. Monteo with the rebound there. Only his second here tonight for rebounds, but he's definitely going to probably get more. The big man, a good screen from him. Cini over to Caggiano, who gets blocked by Opikara.
Oh, and we have a shoe lost on the court here. Number 23, Boateng.
Dracut, he's staying back court. 4-on-5 here for Dracut, but there's a call down low.
Yeah, Boateng needs to loosen the laces a bit there to get it back on.
We're going to get a substitution. Mason Vietz coming in for Luke Monteo to give him a little rest, and it looks like Phil Lombardi also coming in for Kyle Cummings. So the two are going to get a rest. Not a bad idea, you know. You don't want to play them all game.
Yeah,
unless it's a championship. If you're a championship, you play your starters the whole game. You can.
Boateng has the shoe back on the foot, so here we go.
We're back to a 5-on-5 game.
Brighton Scott looking to inbound here.
Oh, good on Vietz, but throws it away for, I don't want to say turnover because they really have possession, but.
Yeah, tough to make a clean pass if you're falling out of bounds like that.
I'll say, but good recovery by him. He was there with a hustle, and he was able to get something going.
For sure.
20 seconds on the shot clock. Drake's got the ball. Little jumper there from number 2, James Cataldo, who gives them a 9 now.
That's
I'm sorry, 11.
Right from the free throw line.
22-11, Tewksbury's favor. They've only scored 3 points here in this second quarter, so Drake is doing a good job holding them down, but we're going to get an off-ball foul.
Yeah, Dracut a little more composed in the second quarter here. They finally got their heads in the game, focused, found out what they needed to do, and now they're executing.
That's going to be on James Cataldo. His first. Tewksbury working the ball around right now, trying to get something going. Good ball movement above the arc. AJ Senior now dribbling the ball. Little crossover gets him inside. Unable to get the layup, though. See the frustration on him.
Yeah.
Not an easy layup, but not a hard layup. He definitely wishes he could get that.
Yeah, it's tough to not get the payoff when you pull off a nice move outside like that.
And we are going to get a shooting foul here for Dracut. So 4 fouls for Tewksbury here. Foul is going to be on Owen Caggiano, who's going to check out, and Kyle Cummings coming back into the game for him. I believe that's 2 on Caggiano. Wow. And so Rodriguez got the ball over to Cataldo. Back to Rodriguez, trying to find somebody, not using his dribble. There it is. No one's going over to him. He's stuck over there on Cini. But there is Opikara trying to get something into Boateng. Opikara from a 3 misses, but there's a push from behind.
Yeah, big push from Boateng there. Very clear.
Good job on Phil Lombardi. That's why you box out. If you're going to box out, you're going to get pushed, and that's going to be a foul. And that's something that I fail to see here in the Romano Stadium a lot.
Yeah, it's important to be strong in the fundamentals like that.
5 minutes even, 22-11, 11-point game in Tewksbury's favor. Cini's got the ball, bringing it up the court. He is not tightly, but a good heavily contested from Rodriguez. Over to Cummings, to Lombardi, over to Vietz. Good ball. I love the ball movement I'm seeing from Tewksbury here. And Cummings unable to get that. And they're going to call foul there on Vietz.
Yeah, and Tewksbury needs to figure something out here on offense. Starting to see Dracut slowly but surely crawl back into this game.
Yeah, like I said, we've only seen 3 points here from Tewksbury in this quarter. It was 19 at the end, and now it's 22. And not a lot of assets here even from Dracut, but we're going to see a bonus right now, sending Dracut to the line. G-Com is going to take the shots. I believe I'm pronouncing that right. G-Com?
I believe so.
I like the pink shoes. It's a nice little fashion choice. And he makes the first. He's going to put them to 12. Luke Monteo now checking in for Mason Vietz. They are still up by double digits. If he makes this in, they are now going to be down by 9, which will put them in a single-digit deficit. There it is. 22-13, 4:42 left. Lombardi inbounds it to Cini. Nobody guarding Cini right now, so he's going to easily take this up. Steve Boudreau still trying to get a play going. And good off-ball movement right now from Tewksbury. Look at down low. Monteo's really guarded there. They do not want him getting that ball, and smart on them. Double team, still able to get that in. My goodness.
And that's what Tewksbury wants. They want Monteo to get rolling again like he was in the first quarter.
And what a pass from Cummings, too. Able to get that little arc, try to get that double team broken, and was able to do it. And there's a travel there from Opikara.
Hesitated, decided to go the other way, but picked up his dribble when he did it.
We got 4 minutes in this second quarter left, and we got a great game right now.
Yeah, we do indeed.
11 points. Drake is still not out of this, but Tewksbury, if they get the right plays going, they can go away with this lead right now.
Yeah, nice drive in here all the way.
And too much power on Cini.
Yeah, almost went coast to coast there, but not enough.
He had a couple in the first. He got 5 points, but he is 2 for 6 right now. So you know he's going to want to change that.
Yeah, the jump ball on the court is going to be Dracut's ball.
We don't really have a lot of shots taken either. No, only 4 players on Tewksbury have shot the ball. And
a deep 3 there.
Oh, and there it is.
Nintendo not getting the ball to drop there.
Cini passing that up to Dan Sullivan. And nobody over. Picked up the dribble. It's way too early. If I'm Sullivan, I'm gonna keep dribbling that ball until somebody comes over to me. Oh, a good find, Monteo Cummings down low.
Not quite sure what happened with the defense there, but they left that box wide
I'll say you
open.
cannot leave anybody in that paint. That is your home. That's where you should be protecting at all costs. 332, 26-16. Anything that you think should be changing on any side?
Oh, well, Dracut definitely need to change something up. Maybe want to go to a full court press, giving them a little too much time on offense when Tewksbury's coming down. I think they want to pressure the ball a little more, force some turnovers, and dwindle down this 10-point deficit they're facing.
Yeah, and Tewksbury's doing a good job on what I'd say is their three best players, Rodriguez, Bozia, and Jacom. They are making sure they don't score. And like I said, Rodriguez got 9 on Friday. Bozia's got 13, and Giacomo got 10. So almost all three of them got in double digits, and they're holding them down right now.
Yeah, and what Tewksbury has to do coming out of the timeout here is attack the basket. They don't want to drop their lead any more than they have.
And they took, I said, I want to say about 22 threes on Sunday, and they're only at 4 right now. And Montero, the huge block. And that is going to be Tewksbury's ball there, too. What a play. That is his 3rd block.
That was a very authoritative rejection there from Montero.
He made sure he got up there, and that ball was not going in. 3:23. C's got the ball. He is heavily contested by Brendan Scott right now. Lombardi looking for somebody who gets to Monteo, who again gets double teamed. Smart on Drake to double team, but you know they still have other players they can go to. And look at Monteo. He's got to get out of the paint there. 3 seconds is gonna cost them.
And ball in his fingertips now. Deep in the paint.
Able to draw, and they're gonna call that travel. Monteo does not like it. I just personally didn't see a foul, but he must have picked up that pivot foot a little bit to get that travel going.
Yeah, excellent effort nonetheless, but unable to get the points.
Rodriguez passing it to Tendo. Passes it down to Fabry, who gets that in. 18 points for them here tonight. And now pushing it the other way is Tewksbury. Cini's got the ball up top. I haven't seen a 3 from Monteo, but that's because he is heavily contested by any person that's on him. Cini's trying to drive in the ball, push back a little bit. Good double team here from Dracut. And that is going to be a foul. And Coach Dave Parent does not seem happy with that call at all. He seems flustered.
Yeah, I might have thought it was a travel as he was going down there, but it was a foul nonetheless.
We're way above the court, and I can hear him yelling from here. 26-18, 2:28 on the clock. Tewksbury's got a great game going for them here tonight. Viet over to Lombardi to Sweeney, or to Cini. Lombardi trying to get inside. Nice little jumper, unable to get it. And that's going to be a rebound by Boateng. Lombardi's 1 for 3 here. And that's a blocking call from Cummings. And Coach Madrona, I mean, if you're a coach, no matter what a foul is, I feel you're not going to be happy with it. But sometimes a foul is a foul.
Yeah, I can't agree more.
Sorry, it's only Cummings first. So they still got, no one's really in foul trouble here for Tewksbury. And at the line, we got James Cataldo, who misses the first one. You see that a lot, trying to practice the form. But I feel like the form doesn't matter unless you got, your breathing and your patience in it. Like that, he missed the second one. He seemed too frustrated with the first. Tewksbury bringing up the ball. Cini still heavily contested from Scott. Wants something going. Good off-ball movement from Tewksbury right now. Cini driving in. And able to finally get that layup he has been looking for.
Yeah, finally getting the finger roll to go in there.
He's got 7 here tonight. And I'm loving what I'm seeing from AJ Cini. He doesn't seem like he is trying to push anything. He's taking his time on everything. And a missed
3. Good rebound there.
From Boateng.
And no good.
There is his 3rd rebound for Luke Monteo. 1:22 on the clock. Cini's got the ball over half to Monteo on the side.
Nice
inside to Viet. Oh, should have went up with that one right there. Caused a foul. He was all over him. Cini on the side. Oh, nice little step back. Good little jumper, but gets blocked in the process.
Yeah, and Boateng going to recover the ball there and pass it up.
1 minute left in the half. 28-18. Dracut needs to make something. And a block from behind on Luke Monteo.
Yeah, got a little contact on the wrist there, though. Might be headed to the line here.
Nope, that was a clean block. Rodriguez is going to try to hand him the ball. 4 seconds, almost 5. There's the 5-second call. No one was open for Orlando Rodriguez here.
Yeah, excellent defense from Tewksbury there.
And we're going to get a substitution here for Tewksbury. Owen Caggiano is going to check in for Mason Vietz. Down in the backcourt. Cini's got the ball. 28 on the clock, 45 seconds on the game clock.
And again, leaving the paint wide open.
And for 3, there's Cummings, unable to get it. And unable to get the rebound is Luke Monteo, and that is Nigel Tendo who gets the rebound.
Rodriguez looking for options here.
And not a lot of ball movement here from Dracut. Trying to take some shots, trying to do it all on their own.
Yeah, Cataldo has it in the top of the paint there.
Yep, there's Scott up top. Nice little jumper from the baseline, and there it is. Gets a 2. Drops the lead down to 8, and a steal from Scott right after. Cataldo trying to get that over Monteo, and does. It is now a 6-point game, 4 seconds on the clock. Dracut just pulled something out of nowhere here on their defense.
Yeah, you never know what can happen. Still plenty of basketball to be played, though. Only the first half here.
You got 2 seconds on the game clock. Enough for one shot. You got to get someone there. And a Sarot there from Boateng. We are seeing a new game here. It's like fire got lit for Dracut here.
Yeah, definitely a different Dracut team than we saw in the first quarter.
And that is going to do it for the first half in this fantastic conference game of the Middies and Redmond. 28-22 in Redmond's favor. Stay tuned for an exciting second half at the Tony Romano court, where we got great basketball here. Welcome back to Tony Romano court, Tewksbury High School. 28-22 going into the second half of this fantastic conference game between the Redmond and the Middies. And I'm loving what I'm seeing here from Tewksbury's game. Not a lot of shots between players, but we are seeing a great game overall, off ball and communication.
Yeah, a lot of hustle, a lot of effort, a lot of tough defense shown from both teams here tonight.
And on the court for Tewksbury right now, we got Phil Lombardi, AJ Cini, Mason Vietz, Kyle Cummings, and Luke Monteo. So we're going to keep the starters here going into this exciting second half. Lombardi over to Cini. Good dribbling right there. Over to Vietz. Down low to Monteo. Trying to get a body on. Does. Able to get the layup in.
Nice move there. Get him the space he needed, just enough to reach over and get the shot.
12 points for Monteo here. Bringing up the ball is Britton Scott. Over to Jamal Giacomo. Up top to James Cataldo. Bad pass inside. Steals it is Kyle Cummings. Got his third here tonight. And Phil Lombardi looking for a 3, unable to make it.
Nice
Rebound for Britton Scott. Now bringing up the ball is the Middies. James Cataldo. Over to Scott. Up top is Giacomo for the 3, makes it in.
Yeah, you can't leave a shooter open at the top of the arc like that.
30-25, 5-point lead for Redmond right now. Cini bringing it up. Got to get a play going here. Tightly guarded over to Phil Lombardi. Good cut from Kyle Cummings. Not able to find him, but up top, Luke Monteo got the ball. AJ Cini now finally putting the dribble down. Mason Vietz. Back to Cini. Down low to Kyle Cummings, who drops it into Monteo over him. Mason Vietz trying to get a teardrop, gets his own rebound and the shot in. Great play.
Excellent follow through there.
I'm loving this. This is a great game, great ball. Britton Scott over to Thomas Whitcoes. Up out of the key to James Cataldo. Trying to find someone open. Finds Giacomo. Over to Whitcoes. Good step in. Off his foot. That is going to be a turnover to Tewksbury. Great defense from Tewksbury there. They are making sure nothing is getting by them here tonight. Phil Lombardi now putting the ball into AJ Sini, who's bringing it up. Passing it into Kyle Cummings. Up top to Phil Lombardi. Lombardi back to Cummings. Cummings trying to drive it in. Gets stopped. Passes it out to AJ Sini. Sini now driving it in. Good little layup. Unable to get it. Yeah. Rebound by Scott. And a block from Phil Lombardi on the other side, though.
And able to pull it down as well. Well done by him.
5 rebounds here for him tonight.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot more slower, methodical pace in this game here than we saw in the first half.
Oh, trying to get a little bank is Phil Lombardi. Going to get the rebound. There's Cini with the rebound.
Nice.
Drops it inside. Unable to get his yet. And there's a foul there. I believe that is going to be on James Cataldo. What a transition we just saw there.
Yeah, very much so. A lot of quick action there, all happening all at once, but it results in a Redmond ball here.
And I guess that foul is going to be on the floor. I thought he was going up with that shot, but refs decided differently. It's their call. We're going to move on from it. Lombardi passing it into Cini. 33 on the shot clock, so a whole new shot clock. Lombardi for 3, unable to make it. Rebounded by Rodriguez.
Yeah, just bouncing off the rim there. Unlucky for him.
Lombardi's only got 3 here tonight, so hopefully he can get another thing going. And there's a 3 on the other side for Brenton Scott, dropping the lead to 4, 32 to 28, 4:47 in the third quarter.
Yeah, the once commanding lead that the Redmen had is diminished and disappeared. Only 4 points separating these two teams.
Cini trying to get something going for the Redmen right now. Passing it into Vietz. Lobs it up to Monteo, who's triple teamed. Out top to Cini. To Lombardi. Down, trying to get that down low to Cummings. But that is going to be, I believe, Dracut's ball. I thought Brenton Scott got a hand on it, but it must have just been a bad pass on Phil Lombardi.
Yeah, it looked like he might have just lost his grip on the ball there and just slid right out and went out of bounds.
So Brenton Scott's going to bring up the ball for the Middies. Halfway through the third quarter, 4-point game. Scott over to Rodriguez, who tries to drive in to Boateng. And there is Giacomo, who hits another 3, drops the lead to 1. And Dracut has turned this game around here for themselves, dropping the lead, like I just said, to 1, 32 to 31.
Yeah, Dracut doing an excellent job coming out here in the second half, very drastically slowing down the pace, as I said earlier, of this game, getting their opportunities at the basket and getting some big threes towards the end here before that timeout.
And this is where Tewksbury starts to struggle. When they have a big lead, and they see the gap closing, I feel like that's when they get into their heads, and they need to make sure that they know there is still 12 minutes of gameplay left here, and that means a lot of time for anything to happen, win or lose. I still love what I'm seeing from them. They just need to attack the rim much more.
Yeah, Tewksbury doing very well on defense here tonight. Their offense, something to be desired towards the end of the first half and into the second half here as well. Not being as big a threat to the rim as they were in the early stages of this game.
No, and still not a lot of fouls. The only person who's got is technically in foul trouble is Owen Kagiyama, who's got 2. So, play some harder defense. Make sure you're on top of them. That's one thing that Dracut is doing that Tewksbury is lacking in, and that is tightly guarding your man. Whether you're in a 2-3 or man-to-man, you want to make sure that that ball is right on your hand, basically.
A perfect example of Brenton Scott for the Dracut team. Even when they're in a tight zone, he is up on the point guard all the way down the court.
And I'm shocked that wasn't a foul there from Brenton Scott. Pushed down AJ Cini, but the rest of the scene is now going to be under the rim for Dracut with a brand new shot clock.
Yeah, that powerful, aggressive defense we were just talking about from Scott there.
Rodriguez passing that into Boateng, passes it back to him. Tightly guarded from AJ Cini. Good strip, but gets ball back from Boateng. Up top to Rodriguez. 24 on the shot clock. Guarded by Monteo. passing it to the elbow for Britton Scott. Brings it in is Thomas Whitkos, who's going to go to the line. Foul is going to be on Luke Monteo, his second here. And I'm shocked they called that one a foul and not the push by AJ Sini. The other one was clear as day. This one was a hard one to call, but you're now going to see one of few free throws we have seen here tonight. Whitkos able to make the first one. Tie game now. We have not seen the lead in Dracut's favor yet here tonight. With this shot making, we could see it. And unable to get the leading scorer, ends up tying it. Rebounded from Lombardi. He's got 6 rebounds here tonight. So now we got Dan Sullivan, passes it to Sini. Back to Sullivan. Good movement off ball from Tewksbury. Sini up top to Lombardi. Good defense from Dracut right now, tightly guarding Lombardi. Monteo trying to drive in. Not able to get anything going. Light pass back out to Lombardi.
8 seconds on the shot clock.
And there's Sullivan. Good pass inside to Cummings for 2. Keeping the lead going for Tewksbury.
Yeah, it took just about all the time on the shot clock that they had, except that's what it takes, and that's what it takes.
Britton Scott, nice little spin. Unable to make it. There's Cummings with the rebound. And that is going to be a foul. And if I'm correct, that is on Boateng. A good, great physicality from Cummings there, making sure he gets the ball down and getting his elbows out so nobody can strip that ball from him.
Yeah, it looks like a tight man-to-man defense here coming from the Dracut team. I haven't seen that too much in this half of the game.
2:55, 34-32, Tewksbury's lead. Sini's got the ball in the front court. Trying to drive in. Good little layup, gets his own rebound. Out to Cummings, to Sullivan, who tries to drive it in. Hard off the backboard, not able to get it. There's Orlando Rodriguez.
Oh, a nice strip there, goes to the floor.
And we're going to get a foul here.
I'm not quite sure who that foul is going to be on. I'm going to have to wait and see. And it's Boateng yet again.
That's his 3rd foul. He's 2 more and he's out of the game. And if I'm Dave Parent, I let him sit for a little bit, try to get a little breather.
Yeah, Dracut has to be careful with those fouls. Getting a little close to the bonus there, and that's the last thing you want in the last 2 minutes of the quarter.
And smart on Parent, bringing him out. Phil Lombardi now passing it into Sini. 2:28 on the game clock. Lost his dribble. That's going to be a foul there on Giacomo.
And as I just said, that's exactly what they don't want now. Just 1 away from the bonus. Still with 2 minutes, 25 seconds to play in the quarter here.
Yeah, with that foul, that shot clock's going to reset back to 35. Sini's got the ball up top. Finds Cummings outside on the elbow for 3. Makes it in. What a 3.
Had all the time in the world, completely uncontested there.
And from what I've seen, the elbow is his shot. Now we got Jeremy Fabry bringing it up.
Looking to rebuttal.
Jacom misses the 3, but Rodriguez able to get the rebound. Dishes it inside to Tendo, who lays it in just softly enough to put them back up another 2 points. 37-34, 1:46 on the game clock.
Yeah, good of Tendo to finish there in heavy traffic.
And Sini driving in hard. That's going to be a foul. A little late, but I thought he got blocked there. I didn't see a foul, but good on Sini for driving that lane and taking it to the rim. That is something, if you're a coach, you want to see in your captain.
Yeah, Steven, you said it just a minute ago. They need to attack the basket more and be more aggressive on offense. He just did it there, and it resulted in him going to the line.
Second trip, Sini unable to make the first one. He's 1 for 3 right now. Making this will make him 2 for 4, 50%. Checking in for Tewksbury is Mason Vietz for Kyle Cummings. And Jacom is now going to check out for Dracut. And there is Sini making his second one. 2 for 4 here from the line for him tonight. Now bringing up the ball is Jeremy Fabry. Guarded by Dan Sullivan. Good defense by Dan Sullivan.
Nice
Fabry trying to drive in. Dishes it out to Tendo. And we got an out-of-bounds step from Fabry. And trying to argue that he was not out of bounds, but
Yeah, both Fabry and Tendo there unpleased with the referee's decision.
still a 4-point game, 125, 38-34 in Tewksbury's favor. So Dracut's still in this, and if I'm them, keep your head cool, and you still got a ball game.
Yeah, still another quarter of basketball to play here.
Cini bringing up the ball. Little reach in from Fabry. All over Cini is Fabry. And there's Sullivan trying to get to Betts. And now a turnover from Betts. Good double team from Dracut right there. Rodriguez handing it into Whitco's and able to get the layup. 38-36, 57 seconds left. 2-point ball game. Cini now bringing up the ball. Still guarded from Fabry. Finds a little lane, and there's a turnover from AJ Cini.
And a nice block there, out of bounds though.
That is Phil Lombardi with another block. That's 2. And AJ Cini got 2 turnovers. That's a lot less than he usually does for this late in the game. So I'm liking to see what he's been doing here on the court here tonight. So there is Fabry passing in the ball up top to Rodriguez. 30 seconds on the shot clock, 42 seconds on the game clock. So 12 seconds difference between each clock.
Yeah, Dracut not waiting. They've been chasing the lead all evening, and they want it.
It's Sullivan from backwards, trying to get the block. Thought he got it, but that is now going to be a charge call on Dracut. Good job on AJ Cini to plant his feet. Good job on Dan Sullivan for the block. What great defense we just saw from the Redmen there. And Fabry does not like what he is seeing from the refs here.
Yeah, they wanted to get those 2 points and then a quick turnover. But instead, Redmond will be inbound the ball and have some time to set up maybe one last shot here at the end of the quarter.
Yeah, shot clock is off. We have 32 seconds here on the game clock here in the third quarter, I apologize. Phil Lombardi is going to pass that ball in for Tewksbury.
Yeah, Dracut back to their tight man-to-man defense here.
Hands it in to Dan Sullivan, who gives it to AJ Cini. And there is Jeremy Fabry ready for AJ Cini here. Good lockdown defense. 23 seconds on the clock. Someone's got to get over for Cini right now. He's trapped in the corner right up top.
Yeah, waiting for the time to get a little bit lower before he makes his move.
13 seconds left. Still great defense from Fabry. And Monteo reading what Cini wants. Cummings now trying to drive it in. Unable to get it. Monteo gets the ball. There's a nice last-second shot. 40 points. What a play from Cummings to Monteo.
Well done to extend their lead just a little more going into the last quarter.
With that gives Monteo 14, 11 points shy from Sunday's game. What a game Tewksbury is having right here tonight. Phil Lombardi's got 6 rebounds. Luke Monteo's got 14 points. AJ Cini's everywhere here tonight. He's got 3 rebounds. He's got about 8 points here, or 10 points here with those 2 free throws. He's in double digits.
Yeah, we're starting to see the Redmen from earlier in that first quarter reemerge here in the fourth.
And if we got 8 minutes of gameplay left, I'm loving the game I'm seeing from not just Tewksbury, not from Dracut, but from both teams as a unit in this game. This is a Conference Valley game, as I said, so this is going to go towards the playoff records. Dracut came into this 3-7. Tewksbury's coming to this 4-6. So we're either going to be 5-6, or we're going to be 5-6, or 4-7, and we're either going to be 3-8 or 4-7. So either way, you're gonna see a great game here in this last quarter. And aside from Vietz, it looks like Steve Boudreau is going to go with his starters here on the court, playing a 2-3 zone, trying to start a wall type thing to make sure the ball does not go in. Orlando Rodriguez up top with the ball, nice little 2-3 zone over to Tendo. Yeah, Tendo now over to Whitacuz, back to Tendo, back to Whitacuz.
This is a pretty clever change in defense here for the Redmen to really lock down their basket and keep the small but commanding lead that they've been able to maintain.
And not a bad foul there from Dan Sullivan. That's going to be his first. But smarter than him, it looked like Dracut was having a little play going, but not able to get anything.
Big switch up here from Dracut. Almost the whole team coming out.
Yeah, Whitco's is the only one staying on the court there for the middies. And now we see, I believe, Mason Vietz coming in for Dan Sullivan.
Yeah, coach put in some bigger guys that are probably able to work their way into the paint more. Now get past that tight D that they were encountering.
That was a nice little pass in for Boateng to get that shot. Drops the lead down to 2 for Tewksbury. So Dracut's weight is still really in this. Viet's not checking out. Sullivan coming back in. And Lombardi now going to hand that ball into A.J. Sini. Guarded by Britton Scott. And Britton's kind of dropping a little bit, but not too bad for defense. Trying to make sure nothing gets there. And a ball slips out of Monteo's hand. It's going to be a turnover for him. Now going to be the middies ball. First turnover here for Monteo, though.
Yeah, and as soon as the ball gets to Monteo's hand, there's 2 guys right up on him every time, right away.
So Britton Scott bringing up the ball, pass it to Cataldo. Back to Scott. Scott trying to find someone open. Over to the elbow to Cataldo. Cataldo now trying to find someone. And there's Giacomo trying to get that 3, not able to get it, out of bounds. Good on Phil Lombardi, making sure if there's anybody around there, he was blocking them. Now it's going to be Redmond's ball. 6:48 on the clock, 40-38 Tewksbury.
Yeah, if you're not confident you can reel in the ball, it's better to just cover and wait for it to go out if you know it's your possession.
A.J. Sini bringing up the ball. Still guarded by Scott. And it looks like they are going to keep the man-to-man defense for the middies. A.J. Sini finding a lane to drive. Not able to get anything. Looks like it was tipped off Dracut. And now it's going to be Tewksbury's ball. 21 seconds on the clock. 6:34 on the game clock. Marty is going to pass that in. Pass it in up high to Monteo. Trying to body Boateng. Gets his own rebound. And that is going to be on the floor foul.
Yeah, the shot will not be counted there. Foul happened just before.
And that foul is going to be on Thomas Whitco's. His first foul here, so nothing to worry about for him. Now Lombardi passing it back into Monteo, who tries to drive in, gets blocked, gets his own rebound again, and makes it.
Yeah, dominating the paint is Monteo there.
And that's his 5th rebound here. Now in 5. Britton Scott got the ball up top, passing it to I believe Cataldo, and there's a steal from Sullivan, turnover from Sini. And now Scott got the ball up top for Dracut, over to Giacomo. Back to Scott, over to Cataldo, back to Scott. Good ball movement, and there's a foul from the Redmen. That's going to be coming second foul there.
It's still only a 4-point differential between these two teams. Not a lot of scoring going on in the last couple minutes.
Yeah, we're going to get a timeout here from the Redmen. Looks like Coach Boudreau is just trying to figure out what happened there on that last play with the refs, but I feel it. And good on Tewksbury, trying to keep the head leveled. You know, you still got the lead by 4. Plenty of time left to keep that lead. And, you know, if you let your emotions get the better of you, if you let your head get hot, I feel like that's when the games start to kind of disappear from you. You know, you start to lose focus on the win. You don't play like you should. And if I'm the coach, especially, I'm making sure my players, especially me too, I'm keeping a level head, and I'm making sure we are going to get this win here tonight.
Yeah, Tewksbury came out of the last timeout very hot on defense with that 2-3 zone, thinking they might want to adjust their offense a little bit. They started this lead with a big 13-0 run. They want to try and get another run similar to that to secure their victory going into the last few minutes of the fourth quarter here.
And what a game from Luke Monteo, 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 steals. Oh, I apologize, 4 blocks here tonight. That is a great game from the captain here.
Yeah, definitely a leader to the rest of the guys when he's out on the court. And he shows it
So now Cataldo's got the ball for Dracut, trying to find somebody open. Over to Jacom. Got bodying. Oh, and a block from behind from Lombardi.
Yet another one for him. He's been remarkable on defense tonight.
That is his third block in this game. He is fantastically doing well on defense, and I love it. Now, Britton Scott passing in the ball to Boateng, and almost off the knee out of bounds from Whitco's. Outside to Scott for three, unable to get it. Boateng gets the rebound on Monteo, passes it out to Whitco's, who drives in the ball, unable to get the shot up, passes it out to Boateng, to Giacomo. Outside to Scott. Scott trying to get something going here. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Finds a little lane. Bounce pass to Cataldo. Good defense from the Redmen right now. 9 seconds. A block from Lombardi. And that is going to be rebounded from Sullivan, who passes it up to Lombardi. Nice little jump stop from Lombardi. Unable to get the and one, but is going to get to the line.
Yeah, nice breakaway there from the Redmen. Had some options down low. I might have passed it before I got to the arc there, but nonetheless, an excellent drive, and it results in 2 shots at the line.
This is going to be Lombardi's first trip to the line here. 42-38, makes one or two of these, just pushes that lead even further. And there's the first one goes in. He's got 4 here tonight.
A crucial moment in the game to hit all of these free throws if you can.
What I'm liking right now is that there's not a lot of threes from Tewksbury, especially Lombardi, who didn't really hit a lot of them on Sunday. So I like that he eased his shots back a little bit here tonight.
Yeah, the percentage from beyond the arc has been very good this evening.
Yes, it has. Scott's got the ball up top, guarded by Cummings. Cummings trying to get a little pressure on him. Scott finding no one, finds Cataldo now. Good screen from Scott, but Cini's still on top of Cataldo. 16 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah,
now Cummings on
defense
Scott.
From the Redmen.
Scott trying to find someone to Cataldo again. Playing a little back and forth here.
Only 5 seconds on the shot clock.
Got to get that off. Oh, and I thought that was good defense. Looks like Luke Monteo might have got some contact on the arm.
Wow, with 1 second remaining on the shot clock, able to draw the foul.
Oh, that's actually going to be on Lombardi. Must have got it from behind.
Yeah, Jickham, well played there under the basket.
And Jacom making his first one, 39 points for the middies here now. 5-point game halfway through the fourth. Only 4 minutes and 12 seconds here in regulation. If he makes this, that drops the lead down to 4. And there it is. They are only 2 baskets away from tying this game here. Cini now got the ball, guarded by Rodriguez. Over to Sullivan. To Cummings. Cummings gets stopped in the lane. Now has to bring it out. Back to Cini. Cini now driving the lane. Out to Sullivan, who also gets stopped. Sullivan, nice little teardrop, makes the shot. Gets his first baskets here tonight.
Takes the outside pass, was scaling the lane to the basket. Got a nice finger roll in there.
46-40. And off that, like you said, last time they came out of the timeout, they came in hot and heavy with that 2-3. This time when they came out of this timeout, they came hot and heavy on offense, making sure they were getting to that rim.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they needed to do. Not only throw off Draco a little bit, expecting that tight line of D, but also getting a few more points on the board and trying to sneak away with the lead.
And good for Dan Sullivan. He got his first points here. I didn't see him get any. He made 1 free throw on Sunday's game. So now he actually got a good field goal, and I'm proud to see it. Any player that hasn't gotten a point yet in any of their games, I like to see get their first one.
Yeah, and every point matters, as we're seeing here. Very tight game here as we're near the end of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, both teams got 3 fouls on their side, so 2 more from either side is going to send them to the line for 2. And it looks like for Dracut is going to be James Cataldo passing it in. We also got Orlando Rodriguez, Thomas Whitco's, Sean Bozia, and Jamal Giacomo on for the middies. And it looks like Steve Boudreau is going to keep his same lineup in there. 3:50 left. Cataldo bringing up the ball. Good 2-3 from the Redmen. Giacomo for 3. That drops them down to just 3. They are maybe one basket away from tying the game again. And we have not seen the lead change here yet. Lombardi now over in the elbow. Pass to Monteo, takes a 3. Unable to get it, but there's Cummings ready for the rebound. Gets the rebound. Outside to Cini. Cini now trying to get a play going. Picks up his dribble, gives it to Cummings, who tries to drive the lane. Over to Sullivan, also tries to drive the lane. Almost gets it stripped. Lombardi now. Down low to Monteo. That is going to be an offensive foul on Luke Monteo with a push. And that is only Monteo's second foul, so nothing really to worry about there. Now struggling and bringing in, there's Scott bringing up the ball for them. Passes it over to Tendo, who passes to Rodriguez. Now up top to Giacomo. Monteo, good defense. Phil Lombardi with the rebound. Now full court man-to-man press from Dracut, making sure they stay on the Redmen. Cini's tightly guarded here from Scott. Over to Lombardi, who's also tightly guarded from Tendo. Now Cummings able to find something open, but not able to finish with it. Passes it back out to Cini. 14 seconds on the shot clock. To Luke Monteo, who jams it in. What a play. Wow. And the Redmen bench are hyped up from that dunk. Giacomo now passes to Tendo, who drives in on Cummings. Unable to get it. Lombardi with another rebound. That is now 9 for him.
Yeah, you can feel the momentum has shifted. Spirits are high after that slam dunk on the Redmond team.
Now Cini, tightly guarded by Scott, kind of crosses over a little bit. Nice little jumper to Cummings, who makes the and one play. 50 points now for the Redmen. 7-point lead, 1:54 on the clock.
Yeah, the whole bench coming alive here as they extend their lead back to what it was. Looking grim here for Dracut.
Now Rodriguez is checking out of the game. Cataldo's checking in. Cummings at the line for his first trip there tonight, and he was unable to make the shot. That is going to keep them at 50. Now Cataldo bringing up the ball after rebounding it. Giacomo now got it. Tightly guarded from Monteo. Now Giacomo passes it to Tendo, who is heavily guarded by Vietz, and unable to get the block. Has caused a foul. He's going to send Tendo to the line for 2.
Yeah, as you often see in the last few minutes of any basketball game, it's going to be played mostly at the foul line.
And after that foul, that is now going to send Dracut to the line in a bonus no matter what happens on the foul. Tendo able to hit his first. 44 points for Dracut. 50-44, 6-point lead for Tewksbury. 1:42 left. Still a great game of basketball we have ahead of us.
Yeah, and as this game is looking right now, it may just shake down to who can hit more foul shots.
And Tendo able to hit both. You can hear the back of the rim hit. Lombardi now passing it into Cini. Trying to bring it up. Still tightly guarded by Scott. Able to get it over. Cini now bringing back out his dribble, trying to get something started for the Redmen. 25 on the clock, on the shot clock. Still tightly guarded from Britton Scott. And good on Cini, trying to get around Britton Scott. Picks up his dribble, passes to Kyle Cummings. Back to Cini. Cini driving the lane. And I don't know what happened there.
I believe the ball went off of Scott there.
Cini must have tripped on something, or I don't know, but there's now a timeout, I believe, is going to be on Tewksbury.
Yeah, I believe the ball went off Dracut's Brett Scott there right at the end. I believe it'll be Redmond's ball.
A little bit of a cluster right there. Cini falling, tip out of bounds, timeout. A lot happened in that 5 seconds.
A lot of bodies there. It's tough to see what's going on.
And looking over to the student section right now for Tewksbury, everybody's still on their feet for this exciting game. Even I would be on my feet for this game if I were in the student section. This is a great game to be at.
Yeah, getting down to the wire. Home team, Tewksbury Redmond, 15. And the Dracut Middies, 45. Only 5 points separating them. Tewksbury has to keep the lead here.
Luke Monteo, after that monstrous jam of his in that paint, got him to 16 points. He is only 2 baskets away from another 20-point game.
Yeah, and that big dunk triggered the 6-0 run that they went on quickly to extend their lead to 7 points when they really needed it.
I'm excited to see what's going to happen with the 3 captains after high school. They are all seniors: Cummings, Monteo, and Cini. And I think Monteo's got a great basketball career ahead of him for college if he keeps playing the way he's playing here.
Yeah, definitely giving it everything he has tonight. He scored a solid chunk of the points for the Redmen here, dominating the paint down low, and you'll love to see it.
So now on the court for Tewksbury, we got Dan Sullivan, Phil Lombardi, Kyle Cummings, Luke Monteo, and AJ Cini. And for the middies, we got Jamal Giacomo, Sean Boisia. Lombardi for 3, unable to make it. Rebound from Cataldo, who's also on the court. Rodriguez there too. And there is Whitco's on the far side. So now Rodriguez bringing up the ball for the middies. Finds an open lane. Pass it over. Sullivan with the block on Boisia.
That's a big play there. The Redmen can now run down the clock. They're going to force the double teams, get the defense flustered here.
48 seconds, 5-point game. Like you just said, double teaming here on Tewksbury. Lombardi's got the ball up top. And we got a timeout from Steve Boudreau.
Smart. Give your team another possession and even more time to run down the clock.
40 seconds on the clock. Like I said, 5-point game. Now, I'm going to ask you, if you're Dracut, do you foul? You know you don't have any to give. You got 40 seconds left, and it's only 5 points.
I do. If I don't get a turnover after scoring a basket in the next few plays, I definitely start fouling and stopping, saving all the time we have left.
Tewksbury, if I'm them, I keep doing the same thing I'm doing. Try to cause a foul, keep getting double teams. Something's going to happen there.
Yeah, and I think the biggest asset for the Redmen all night has been their defense. They've been playing really tight to the zone, jumping out on their man when they get the ball, and then shooting right back, keeping the tight circuit.
And what a block down there from Dan Sullivan. The little man able to get up top and block the ball away from Sean Boisia, who's got some height against him.
Yeah, you said it was raining threes earlier. It's also been Reject City.
I was going to say a nice block party, but I like the Reject City one. So now Tewksbury is going to pass on the ball right in front of their bench. 40.2 seconds left. Lombardi is going to be the one that inbounds it. I love the little runaround play. Try to keep Dracut on their feet. Now outside of Cini, foul on Orlando Rodriguez, and that's going to send Cini to the line for 2.
Yeah, and they wanted to maybe snag possession and get another 2 points or 3 points on the board before they started fouling Tewksbury like this.
And if I'm Dracut, honestly, right now, as this game's been going, Cini's the one you want to send to the line. He's only made 2 of 4 right now, but that could change right here. Misses the first one, though.
Yeah, and if you're Dracut right now, you want to find Whitco's or you want to find Nikam off this play.
Yeah, Giacomo, too. He's been putting those threes down for Dracut.
Yeah, Giacomo actually their top scorer here tonight.
And Cini unable to hit both. There's a rebound from Whitco's. 35 seconds left. Giacomo's got the ball. Back outside to Rodriguez. They need to get a shot off. Nice screen from Whitcomb. And over to the 3. Unable to make it. Cummings with the rebound. There's a foul from Rodriguez. And like I said earlier, I love the sportsmanship. Knew he caused a foul. Didn't walk away. Helped up Kyle Cummings there from the floor. Now Kyle Cummings going for his second trip to the line. This is only one earlier after the and one. Still 5 points. Now you got a 21-second clock. And if you're Cummings, you want to hit one of these 2. And there is the first. 6-point game. unable to make both. AJ Sini with the rebound though. That could be the end of the game. 14 seconds left. And there is Giacomo with another foul. 12.8 seconds, 6-point game, 51-45. Sini now going to the line.
Yeah, the game's slipping further and further away from Dracut's grasp.
And AJ Sini 2 for 6 from the line, going for his 7th and 8th shots. And still unable to find the back of the rim for these.
Yeah, he's going to have to stand at the line a little bit after practice and take a few extra shots there.
And able to make the second, though. That is now a 7-point game. 12 seconds. Good defense from AJ Sini right now. Orlando Rodriguez trying to find something. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. They don't have time to hold it. Giacomo tosses up a 3, unable to make it. And with that miss, that is going to be the ball game. 0.5 seconds on the clock. Enough time for one touch. There's the buzzer. Tewksbury with a phenomenal win here over the Middies, 52-45. And what an all-around game from Sini and Monteo. Monteo got 16. Sini had 3 turnovers. That's the least we've ever seen him. And he got 4 rebounds. And Phil Lombardi also got 9, almost double-digit rebounds here.
Yeah, as we're beginning the second half of this season, excellent performances from all of Tewksbury Redmond. Big win from the girls team yesterday. Another big win here from the guys.
Yeah, with that win, that is going to jump the Redmond up to 5-6, and that is a conference win, so that's going to go towards their playoff record. And I'm excited to see more of, like you said, of the second half of this season from the Redmond. They're even out, and anything can happen here.
Absolutely.
So after that great win, like I said, 52-45 in Redmond's favor. Thank you for tuning in to Tewksbury TV from the Tony Romano Court. Signing off, Steve Perfume, Riley Murphy. Have a great night and stay warm, everybody.
Good night.